Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm back. We're here. How you guys doing? It's time now. I do like to wait for Saturday night main events, or no, I'm sorry, SmackDown before I make my picks. But then I'll be rushing and then getting the picks out because sometimes what happens on the last show kind of helps determine my picks. But I think this is fine. I don't think too much is gonna really happen in this, like mind blowing, because it's just a Saturday night main event. It's gonna kind of get treated like a B show almost. Like I don't, and and the show is only 2 hours, so I don't think this one is gonna be that much of a challenge. But we'll see. All right, right. We already know the headline match. Well, this isn't even a headline match. Based on what it looks like it might be Cena versus R-Truth in the main event. Now that's crazy. That's not honestly a main event worthy match because we know who gonna win. And I heard the title wasn't on the line, but do they really want R-Truth to go over Cena? Talk about destroying the champion who's already looking bad for what's been going on with them. But let's get to it though. All right, first we got World Heavyweight Champion Jey Uso versus Logan Paul. Now this feud is just so forced. This feud was so forced. I mean, oh my gosh. I mean, they really need to start giving Jey Uso more and more better material, man. And it's sad to see where Logan just come out, just get a title shot for nothing, attack him for nothing. This feud has been honestly one sided, which is messed up because it's like I'm tired of these one-sided feuds, but then the person wins in the end. Like that's kind of boring. That's the same stuff that happened with Cena, right? Cena kept getting beat up by like Cody or by like Randy, but then he won in the end. It's like, come on now. So that's to let you know who I think is gonna win. I know they doing this whole big old thing right now with Seth and all of them and acting like Logo. Oh, I'm sorry, they cutting the grass outside. If y'all hear that, they kind of loud. Um, I know they doing all of this to make it seem like, oh, it could be anyone who could win. Oh, anyone can win at Saturday Night Main Event, like, or anyone can win this title from Jey Uso. They really throwing it out there with that. But honestly, I think Jey Uso is going to retain, and I think it's going to be a rematch between Jey Uso and Gunther. I mean, honestly, this is right up Mr. H's alley too. Mr. H loves to just do the same thing over and over, even if it doesn't really make much sense. And that could be definitely true. Logan versus Gunther. I can't remember if they fought before. I think they did fight before. I'm not. Well, maybe they didn't. So that would be something different. But here it go. Do we really want Logan Paul, who we know is not going to be on the show every week, to be holding this title? Like, we know Logan Paul going to probably be there like maybe 2 times in a month if we're lucky. And it'll just be Gunther talking to himself. Like Randy was talking to himself. Like Cody was talking to himself. Like, okay, let's move on here. CM Punk and Sami Zayn versus Seth Rollins and Bron Breakker. Okay, they gave us a little piece of this on the last Raw. I mean, this match is enough. Why is Sami Zayn here? Like, this literally all started with Punk, Rollins, and Roman, but now Sami Zayn's here. Like, nobody wants to see Sami Zayn in this. Oh, my gosh. So, okay, we get to see Seth and Bron work together. So I guess this match is somewhat interesting. If Roman was there instead of Sammy, I felt like that would make this better. Um, I mean, who's gonna really win this match? I don't know. This one that kind of is a coin flip to me. It really is because we done seen Sami Zayn and CM Punk take some tough losses now, and that's starting to happen. And it's like you see that Mr. H got a lot riding on Seth and Braun. He got a lot riding on them with this faction, and I'm thinking like you don't really want them to lose. So I'm thinking, I think Seth and Braun are gonna win this one, especially with no Roman there. No Roman there, and the Sammy. We done seen Sammy and CM Punk take some losses, and if I feel like if they beat them, if they beat Rollins and Breakker, then it'll really take the momentum out this whole little new faction they got going. Them beating CM Punk and Sammy will make them look like, they're not gonna win clean, right? 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be some shenanigans. Somebody gonna help. Somebody gonna do something for this victory, right? And it's gonna make CM Punk and Sami Zayn look like they got screwed. So I'm going with Seth Rollins and Bron Breakker. Third match, we have Undisputed WWE Champion John Cena versus R-Truth. Again, I feel like this match was forced. I feel like this is a joke. I mean, can it be entertaining? I like both of these dudes. Don't get me wrong. I love R-Truth. I love John Cena. But I don't want to see this at no PLE. Like, I don't want to see this at Saturday Night Main Events, especially when R-Truth has had no sort of build whatsoever. Like, literally, he's not had no sort of build. He's won no matches, done nothing. And he's barely been being used at all by Mr. H. And now you want to throw him at the world champion? Come on, guys. Now, I know the belt is not on the line, so there is that slim chance that, or I think it's not on the line anyways. There is a slim chance that he could win because he's proved John Cena wrong, and that maybe could set up his face turn. That could happen, but I'm really, really going with Cena to do the same old stuff that Cena do. Like, Cena could turn face, he could, but I don't think it's going to happen yet. Maybe what he does to R-Truth might be another step in him waking up to what he's been doing wrong, but I don't think it's gonna happen that quickly. But that could happen. Like, you never know. John Cena could do some real messed up stuff to R-Truth, and he'll win the match, but then he'll think to himself like, man, if is what I'm doing really right? Just like he did, the last time in the last PLE. So I'm going with Cena to win this one, but again, probably in some type of dirty form or tactic. It's going to be something messed up. And last but not least, we have Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre in a steel cage match. Now, this one is a little challenging, too, because Drew just won the last fight between them in his feud. The last time Drew McIntyre had a feud this long, it was with CM Punk, but Punk won, 2 out of 1. But this ain't no CM Punk. This is Damian Priest. A person who's clearly not being booked well. Even when he was champion, he wasn't booked well and given much. McIntyre and Damian Priest are damn near on the same boat when it comes to where they get booked, but Drew does get booked a little bit more and given a little bit more. I know it's a lot of people out there who feel like he deserves more, which I do kind of feel that way too. But let's be honest, when it comes to how he is getting booked and pushed, he's above Damian. Not way above him, but he's above him. And now you put him in a steel cage. I remember when they was feuding, I remember Drew was steadily getting the upper hand. This basically means that I don't think Damian Priest is winning. Like, to get to the point, it just shows that I don't, even though it's like I want to pick Damian because I'm like, maybe they'll just keep the feud going and then he win again and then they fight again and then Drew. But I don't know. I feel like this, though. I feel like if Damian Priest does win, I feel like Drew might get a Money in the Bank spot later, right? It's like whoever wins this, I feel like the one person who loses is going to get a Money in the Bank spot later. So, maybe he doesn't want Drew in there. I don't know. My mind is really, really telling me, and honestly, the way I feel, I could be wrong, but I really think Drew he's gonna get it. He's gonna get Damian again. And it's gonna be in the steel cage. I know it might be a little wild, but that's what. And then they in the steel cage. So it's like, who can really interfere? Who can really interrupt? And and again, who's been having like the more of the push lately has been McIntyre. So why would he have Damian go over clean like this in a big steel cage match? I just don't really see that happening. I mean, again, you could keep the feud going. And then he gets you on the next one, but I don't know, man. I really think Drew is gonna win. Probably move on to some other feud with somebody else, and then Damian might get a Money in the Bank spot. That's what I'm thinking. Hell, both of them could get a Money in the Bank spot after this. Well, all right, let's go over my picks one more time. I'm going with Drew McIntyre, John Cena, Seth Rollins and Bron Breakker, and Jey Uso. Those are my picks. So I hope y'all enjoyed this somewhat early preview. Thank y'all for watching. Please hit that like button. Let me know what y'all think in the comments because I'll be there to check it out. I'll try to get back as soon as possible. And yeah, everybody take care, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. Oh, and I probably will be here tomorrow for that too. So peace out.